You guys can't count either, huh?
No, because when you're
a jet, you're a jet all the way from your first cigar to your last dying day. You know, in Korea,
when you're born, you're 1 year old in Korea.
Yeah, it's kind of like how the 21st century is the 2000s.
Correct.
The 20th century is the 19s.
Isn't that the right? When you're like 9 months old when you're born because you were in the belly for 9 months.
I think that makes the most sense.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah,
I created it.
But when's the moment of?
Well, that's a great question, and now I want to actually get into your feelings on abortions. You're going to say the moment of that the child is.
Yeah, when does it count? Every person is 1 year old at birth. Adds another year. So no, you're turned one at birth. It's not
about being the body. It's just like there is no zero, and I do think that's really a good lesson to learn.
There is no zero.
Yeah, I was never a zero.
Do you see this trophy that he was given?
Yeah, this trophy looks like a guy who's kicking who just isn't quite flexible enough.
Well, yeah,
it seems like a participation.
Well, this was
kick.
we gave this to him for kicking the habit when he got sober. This is when he got sober because it is kind of.
How long has it been now?
A year and a half.
Year and a half.
Or in Korea, 2.5 years.
That's right. That's you and I in an alternative universe. The internet keeps tagging us.
Wow.
Yeah, we're the wish.com version of this.
Yeah.
We're the wish.com with these guys. This is Ryan Gazgaz from the Barbie premiere, correct? And he plays Ken, one of the Kens, I guess.
Yeah.
I guess there's a lot of Ken.
I read for that movie.
Yeah, you think you were going to be...
They gave it to Margot Robbie,
like a
right?
receptionist or something.
Oh, talking about
it was like
my jokes.
4 lines. I couldn't even get it.
What's this gentleman's name again?
Sing Wee Wo.
Is it Sing Wee Wo?
From 10 Rings.
Asian Marvel guy. Shang-Chi.
That's not him, my guy.
Shang-Chi.
That's not his name. That's 100% not his name. You're racist. That's not his name.
That's the name of the
Yeah,
superhero.
it's Leo. It's the
promise
LIU one. It's something with Lou.
Yeah, Samuel Lou.
Yeah,
SIMU, Simu.
Yeah.
SIMU, Simu.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, nice
Isn't
try.
that what you say to somebody when you're asking them to quiet down?
Yeah, Simu down.
Simmer down.
Simmer down now.
Yeah.
Simmer down now.
Which is also what they say if somebody's shooting shots at him. Simmer down now! Simmer down now! Well, that took 5 minutes off my night.
Yeah. When's the last time you got bamboozled? Who bamboozled you?
I'll tell you something. I'll tell you something. I know the first time I can remember being for real bamboozled.
Give it.
I was 18.
Here we go. Oh.
You know me, right? Doing my thing in New York, right? With my first girlfriend. We take a trip. We drove from Cleveland to Nantucket. Her aunt has a house in Nantucket.
Yeah, she does. You remember.
She great.
There's a hole in my bucket, dear Liza, Nantucket. So we're doing our thing, hanging out. Now I'm on the street, and I don't really drink, but at the time, my people were going out to clubs and dancing, and I loved that.
Yeah.
And I didn't have a fake. I had my brother's old friend's ID. It doesn't look like me. I was in the market for a fake ID. Psych.
You were. Bad boy.
So I'm on the street doing my thing, and a guy walks by. He goes, "We fake IDs," and I go, "Yeah." He goes, "What do you want?" Fake ID. How much? $50. I only have $100 bill. I gave him the 100.
Keep it.
He goes, do you have 50? He goes, yeah, I'll be right back. He went to go get the change. And while he's getting the change, and he's getting the change, why would he not be getting the change? He said he's getting the change. I mean, I'm giving him, So I'm sitting there for 3 hours before it even registers. I think I was bamboozled. It wasn't like I'm like, fuck, this guy probably fucked me. I was just, hey, I'm waiting for my fake ID for 3 hours, bro.
The same exact thing happened to me. It's not about that. Well, I think I've told the story before. The surfer.
I don't know it.
What?
The Surfer and the Frog? Isn't this an old Korean folktale?
Not the surfer, the frog.
He who surfs with frog on wave will end their beautiful, glorious days, not alone, sad or thick. Something, eat frog's dick. It's something about it. It's an old Korean proverb.
Yeah.
Whether it's nobler in the mind to suffer neither slings nor arrows, for a lily pad could jump, but for me I am barrow. I am barren, I am soul-searched, I am empty inside, but my knees may be weak, my soul flies high. Pride is nothing in a mind's eye when I look in the mirror, if I see myself as nothing more than blurry or clear. It's a situation for me to speak to, a situation of love, because I could speak to God all day, but I'm the only one above what I can be. You're not my competition, but you may be. It's a sacrilegious situation because the only thing I compete with is a former version of myself. The only thing you compete with is your God, heaven.
This is all written on his mirror at home. I've seen it.
Wentworth.
Did you just make that up?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's insane. I would never be able to do that.
That's one of my things. You should check out the Harry Mack episode to take your shoes off.
How do you even do that? Teach me.
You can't.
Yeah.
You can't.
I can. Could we spend the rest
Give
of
me
this
one
time
line. Give me
teaching
one
it?
line, and maybe I can keep going.
All right, but here's something that you're gonna. I'm judging you on this, and I might be wrong, but I'm gonna ask you a real question. Are you able to be present?
I'm present right now.
Okay. What is something that you're ashamed of?
I'm ashamed of my body.
How
my
so?
Body. I was doing the fucking thing that you were doing.
Yeah, he was about to start rolling.
What is it that you're ashamed of?
The way it's shaped.
Yeah.
How is it shaped?
It's shaped like a bottle.
Pear.
A bottle in the ocean. The ocean's filled with water, but the water is poison.
Commotion. Lotion.
Oh, I like that. I like that. I like that. No. No, that's great.
Give me another shot.
No, you're saying your body is shaped in a way you don't like, but even worse than that, inside of you is poison.
That's what I said.
That's dark. That's beautiful.
Dark.
That's
Thank you so
honest.
much. Does that have to rhyme?
That's right.
But
Right.
it still did rhyme. Listen, I know you people can't drive, but I'll give you a poetic license.
Yeah. So one day I was living in Draper Street in La Jolla.
Damn.
Dog.
Is that for what you had for lunch?
Yeah. And I get a knock on my door. The door is
But you have to, when there's a knock, do the sound effect.
okay. Oh yeah. So
Why'd you open before you
Why
knock?
would you open it and then not?
Yeah, you knock and then...
well, he
as
knocks
you-
on my face.
Oh.
That's what the crazy thing was.
That thing's
I
pretty
opened the
flat.
door and so what? And I was, ow!
Ow.
And he was my landlord was knocking on my face.
Holy shit.
Yeah, it was crazy. Right? I go, don't fucking punch me in the face, dog. Right? He's like, I'm sorry, you opened the door. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? Anyway.
What
he
does that have to do with your body?
What?
Are we talking about your body?
No, I'm talking about when I was fucking bamboozled.
I wasn't there. I am.
You thought I was doing another one of those fucking things?
Another one. You never did one to begin with,
Yeah,
and you were
didn't
crying
do
over
The
trying
ocean,
one.
the potion. And the fucking
Buddy,
poison.
that wasn't
All right.
that wasn't honest. But talk about your bamboozlement.
I get
I wonder if any of those guys in prison with the cats was one of our people.
Maybe.
Yeah. Why let me ask you something. Why is it when you told your fucking thing,
Buddy, I'll tell you
I
the
didn't
truth.
interrupt you.
I'll tell you the truth.
Yeah, go ahead.
Do you want to hear the truth?
Yeah.
I maybe am at a point in the day where a little bit of silliness just kicked in. And
Yeah.
with that silliness kicking in,
Yeah.
I kind of zoomed in under where we were, and I wasn't able to see all the balls in the air.
Right.
I forgot about it.
Okay.
And I remember now. And boy, is my arm tired.
Okay.
So I'm going to put it down. And please, tell us about the time you were bamboozled.
Dun, 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 right? Knock, knock, knock. Ow, don't punch me in the face, man. He's like, sorry,
But
my
that's
landlord.
but that's not, I'm sorry. I have a question.
Yeah.
Because that feels like you're just saying that because we called you out for the knocking and the door opening at the wrong time because you weren't even going to do sound effects. So now you adding that beat to the story to play with this, and that's where I'm out. Like I don't.
So, but be
believe
more
you
real
now.
about it.
But I don't believe you.
Okay,
now.
I'll be more real.
Yeah. So he didn't knock on your face, right?
No.
Right. So because like that's
You caught
already
me in a lie.
bamboozled. Now you already got.
All right, you caught me
and
in
you
a
know
lie.
what? Now
All
the
right.
audience got bamboozled.
Do I have to do sound effects then? You guys threw in a fucking
Yes.
knock, 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 right?
Who's there? Oh.
Hey,
Hey.
George. That's my landlord.
Kimmel?
Yeah, no.
No.
He was like an old man. He goes, there's a guy outside to see you. I go, I don't know. I was 22 years old. I was working at a coffee shop called The Panikin back then in La Jolla.
Shout out to Panic. But there's a good
Yes, okay. So then I go outside and there's a fat man out there and he has no shoes. I told you the story?
Oh, yeah.
I don't know.
Tell
I'm
him.
interested. Yeah.
Tell
Then
him.
I don't want to say the same story again on the fucking thing.
Maybe this time tell it with some fucking sound effects so people remember.
Yeah. It'll sink in more.
Yeah. Like me in this $900 chair.
Yeah.
And that $900 shirt.
Well,
That's an $1,800 vibe over there.
Well, if I were
do
naked.
you have a bamboozle story? You have a bamboozle that we haven't now?
When I was bamboozled?
Yeah.
When was I bamboozled?
You were never?
Andrew, why don't you check your back pocket? No problem. You just got bamboozled.